5, the Bible says, they said to Sapphira, they that took your husband are at the door. They also took her. I'm not measuring on the lies they told. I'm measuring that what killed the husband killed her. The pattern that stopped the husband stopped her. The Bible made me understand that the first Adam fell by the instrument of the mouth. Am I speaking here? He ate and lost his garden. Then when Jesus came, the Redeemer, which is the second Adam, his first temptation was turn this stone to bread. Am I speaking here? In Acts chapter 12, the Bible says that Herod set himself to verse 13 of the church. Now he took James and beheaded him. He saw that it pleased the Jews. He went for Peter. Am I speaking here? That means if the church had not prayed, according to Acts 12:5, what befell James would have also happened to Peter. Lift your right hand and say, what stopped others in my family will not stop me.
Stop me.
The pattern that stopped others in my family, the pattern that limited others in my family, as I pray, you will not stop me. You will not limit me. Open your mouth, clap your hands and pray. In the name of Jesus. Somebody say, oh God.
Oh God.
Deliver me from the arrow of affliction.
Deliver me from the arrows of affliction.
I told them on Tuesday, I said affliction is, what does that message? Okay, fight affliction. Fight affliction. Fight affliction. One affliction is enough to turn a big man to a beggar man. Fight affliction. And I told them, the Lord told me that in 48 hours there's going to be an attack that is an affliction. But we prayed. Just imagine somebody went to bed supposedly rich, and then in 48 hours they call you that your 4 shops is on fire in Balogu market. That is an affliction. Few days ago I just kept praying. I was in church on Friday when I saw these bike people gathering to go and riot, and I just knew that if God does not intervene, this is an affliction. After investing so much in thousands of bikes as a one policy, just one policy. Solomon said, my father, his father, not my father, could not build a house for the Lord. Why? Because he had many wars. Wars are an explanation of affliction.
Yeah, yes, sir.
The Bible said the woman with the issue of blood for 12 years, she spent all her earnings on physicians and yet did not get healed. You know what that means? One affliction in the name of a sickness was there for 12 years, finished all her investment before Jesus came. Bible said there was a family, their senior brother married a woman. He died. The second brother took the woman, died. 7 brothers died before the woman had died. That's an affliction. When I see people bragging, I see people boasting, you know who I am? You know what I have? Do you know what I'm what? My brother, even when I was in Antony, there was one day we were in church, if I'm not mistaken, and then they called us suddenly that, in fact, we came back to meet that the entire community are gathered quenching fire from our kitchen. You know what that means? It just means simple. That in a twinkle of an eye, if God had not intervened, this one where they live life without respect for anybody. We were not around. People that gym in the field came. People from here came. They all gathered. Now Pastor Flat. They ran into it and fought to quench it. Why? The people you value yesterday may be the plus of your tomorrow.
I hear you, sir. Optimism.
This life you feel you have arrived. Yeah, I feel for you. I feel for you. Job was afflicted. He was not surviving on his friends. Job. One day they just came to him. Affliction 1. Job, your children dead. Not yours, his children. Job, while he was trying to recover from the death of his children, they came again. Your sheep, your investment, fire. The while he was recovering, affliction, he was not sick. He was so sick that his friends were not the survival means for Job. Lift your right hand and say, Lord, deliver me.
Lord, deliver
from the arrow of affliction.
From the arrow of affliction.
Affliction can make you keep starting again. You were a landlord, you are trying to be a landlord again. Landlord, tenant is affliction. Affliction can make a married woman looking for husband again. Married man looking for wife again. What happened? Affliction took the man. Now you are believing God for another start. Oh God, deliver me from affliction. Arrow of affliction. Somebody shout, back to sender.
Back to sender.
Arrow of affliction. Back to sender. Open your mouth and turn it in praise. In Jesus' precious name. Wave those hands and just love him.
Thank you, Jesus.
Wave those hands and just love him. I've been hearing it, I hear it again. This year you will not fund affliction. Hear me. The Bible said there was a woman with the issue of blood. Affliction can take your identity. Her name was not called, whether she's Rosa, Roslyn, Lovelyn, Lovetti, Fidelia, no name. There was a woman with the issue of blood. Affliction took her name. did not only take her name, affliction took all her earnings. Bible says for 12 years she spent all her earnings on physicians. 12 years. Affliction was just removing. They said this doctor there for a year. Affliction will come out some. I believe like joke, she said house, said this, to a point that even she, this year you will not find affliction. I decree you will not find affliction. Anyone here that is genuinely connected to this grace, I decree, placing a demand on the God of this commission, you will not find affliction.